Hey everyone, Paul here. So today I have my wife driving the Tesla. We're doing a full self-driving versus a fire engine. So quite often you'll be driving along and you'll come across a fire engine on the side or an ambulance on the side of the road doing whatever it is they need to be doing. So I own a fire engine since I'm a retired fireman and had an opportunity to buy one and did. So my wife's going to drive this right by the fire engine to see how it goes. And you can see the little blue steering wheel means that Tesla Full Self-Driving is engaged. I've got it from a couple different camera angles. It's actually even more interesting from the rear, but it's fascinating to see how well it did. It went by without any issues, just like you'd assume. And even better, it held the lane. I know that some people, I've seen some of the reviews where they say that it was a little bit jutty around it, or it would leave the lane, or even go a little too close to it. And we've all seen those videos where they say that, oh, I had it in full self-driving and it was going to, or it did rear-end something like an ambulance or a fire engine or whatever on a highway or a side street. So we wanted to test that out. So my wife went ahead and turned around, and I grabbed the cameras, set them up on the rear real quick so we could get a good vantage and view. And I was curious exactly how it was going to handle it. Now, I didn't want to be part of Tesla, the full self-driving 10.6.1's decision-making process, so I'm on the grass side of the vehicle, leaning up against the vehicle basically to make sure that even if it sees me, that I'm not a part of its decision and calculations. That's why I'm sort of sitting here like this. And you can see she goes ahead, engages full self-driving, and starts heading my direction. Now you get an interior of that in a moment, and it's actually kind of fascinating. What she was telling me is that as it got slower, you could tell that from a distance, you could see it on the screen that it saw the engine, but as it started taking decisions on going around the fire engine, the steering wheel sort of jumped around just a little bit, and that's why she has a little extra hold on it. But it actually looked very smooth from the outside, and in general it was a good smooth action, and you could tell that it was just ready to take emergency braking or do something at any moment by the way the steering wheel's moving. But I have to say, we were really impressed with it. Didn't get too close, even though that probably looks a little closer than it was, but it really did do everything that I would expect a normal person to do. Even slowed down significantly, put the blinker on, got back into the lane. So real excited on how this performed. We did run one last test, which you'll be seeing after she turns around and engages it in a moment. And that was what happens if someone gets out of the truck. Someone's working on this scene, and they hop out of the driver's seat or wherever. What's the vehicle going to do? Is it going to run them down, or is it actually going to take an action that makes sense to us? So you can see I open the door, I pop out, and then the vehicle itself immediately recognizes me, starts slowing down, and stops. That's everything you'd hope for. So I have to say, good win for Tesla Full Self-Driving. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any requests on anything, I'll try and meet them. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.